First off, big happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Being a dad is the most important thing I've ever done. It's the most important thing you ever do as a man, is to be a father. I've been a father since I was 17 years old. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't mature enough. I had no vision, had no goals, no hopes, no dreams. I was just living life. I thought I knew what it was to be a dad. First few years of being a dad, I was just existing. Hung out with my kid, played with my kid. Had no idea that I was setting the stage for everything that was gonna be important and next in my kid's life. It takes time to grow into being anything in life, especially a parent. It's always helpful if you have family and a support system that can help you grow into that role and mature. And it always helps if you've been raised right and you learned the right things from the beginning. It'll put you in position to be a better parent early in life. I was loved growing up. I had plenty of family growing up, but I had no direction about what it looked like to be a dad. I grew up in a house without a dad. I wasn't surrounded around with a lot of dads in the neighborhood that I grew up in. So becoming a dad was a task for me. It was a process, and it's been a journey. And I haven't always gotten it right. But once I matured, learned what was the requirement to be a good dad, I've been pushing forward from that point on to be the best version of me so I could give my kids something to look forward to becoming, so I can give my kids something to strive for, so I can show them a good example, so I can take care of them, so I can love them. And I haven't always lived up to the mark, but I'm thankful that God gave me an opportunity to keep living. I moved to Greenville about 11 years ago, and when I moved to Greenville, definitely changed my life, changed my perspective. God put good people in my life. I got to see what it looked like to be a good dad. I got to see what it looked like to be an everyday dad. I got to see what it looked like to love yourself and pass that love on to the people around you. So I just want to give a quick shout out to some of the guys that I met over the years that have influenced my life and have helped me become a good dad. I can say that with my chest out right now. I'm a good dad. I love my kids. They love me back. We spend a lot of time together. I'm teaching them everything I can teach them. I'm learning as much as I can learn. They're teaching me something new every day. And so I just want to give a quick shout out to some of the guys who have influenced me over the years. Mazio Bennett, Tyrone McGee, Anton Bennett, Andre Lights, Andrew Myers, Ron Platt, Ron Bruton, Derek Drummond, Chris Dorr, Joe Owens, Carlos Bryson, Howard Poole, John Butler, Andy Fagan, James Perry, Dana Ray, Rico Satterwhite, Jody Austin, Anthony Atkins, Bobby McGowan, James Whiteside, Ron White, Wasky Hampton, Corey Williams, Roger Ellich, Jason McMorris, Tony Williams, Brian Bratton, Edward Anderson. These are just guys that when I moved to Greenville, someone before I moved here I met, and I just watched these guys be like just great fathers. And it motivated me to be a better father, whether they know it or not. Just being great dads, being present, being available for their kids, pouring into their kids. I was watching, man, and I learned a lot, and I'm very appreciative of you guys, and really appreciate everything you guys have done for me, directly, indirectly. Just keep doing what you're doing. People are always watching. I was watching. I'm still watching. I'm learning, and I really appreciate you guys wanting to make sure that you get your acknowledgement. A lot of guys that I grew up with that we were all trying to figure it out. You didn't always have the best examples. Some of you had great examples. Some of you were in positions like I was where there was no real example. We had to figure it out along the way. Very proud of you guys as well. Markeon Harvey, Andre Thompson, Eric Dendy, Keith Jackson, Brandon Hill, Tim Irvey, Mike Jones, Kenzie Hunter, Jake Harvey, Travis Evans, Willie Brown, Harold McGowan, Rashad Hill, Trent Stevenson, Greg Anderson, Stephon Miller, Timmy Latimer, Fred Red, Travis Bryson. You guys, I see you on a regular basis. I know I'm leaving people out, but these guys that I see on a regular basis, names to just come to my mind when I see these guys, they're doing it. Some of us are still trying. Some of us are still trying to figure it out. You know, if we were in a daddy contest or a father contest, everybody wouldn't be at the top of the list, but these are just guys that I know. Some are at the top of the list and some are just trying. Haven't quite figured it out yet, but still trying. And I think we should commend anybody who's trying. We should commend everybody who's putting forth the effort. There's no excuse to not get it done. At the end of the day, people are depending on us and they need us, and it's our job to be there, be present, be active, be available. And I'm super proud of the guys for putting forth the effort to be all of that. I want to give a shout out to Mike Henderson. Met Mike 20 plus years ago. He has my daughters are his daughters. He was dating my wife. We've been married for 20 years. They dated before. Mike's been married for almost 20 years to his wonderful wife, and we figured out a way to co-parent, make this thing work. We both had to grow up a lot, and I just want to give a shout out to you, let you know that I recognize everything and appreciate everything, and it's hard to be a good dad. It's even hard to be a good dad from a distance. I just know firsthand that, you know, the two of us have been able to co-parent and make it work, and very appreciative, man. Congrats on being a great dad. I met guys recently, partnered with guys, worked with guys, you know, Brian O'Dell, R.J. Booker, Lamont Simmons, Jordan Hudgens, Jeremiah Ferguson, Dominique Fuller, Hakeem Bradley, Andrew Van Norton, Bosa Hudson, Jermaine Fluker. Like, I see you guys. There's so many more guys that are part of the DL6 family, DL6 program, that are great dads. Not trying to leave anybody out. I just see these guys on a regular. I interact with these guys on a regular. I talk to them on a regular basis. I'm very proud of everything that they've accomplished, that they're doing. Nothing more important than being a great dad. And these guys are active. They're great dads, actively. So very proud of that. I'm very happy. Nick Harvey, Jamarius Mack, Trayvon Hunter. It's my young guys, nephews, cousin, son. Got a long road ahead, got a lot in front of you. The world needs good people. The world needs good dads. You guys you're active, you're putting forth the effort. You're on your way to be great dads. Don't let anything get in front of you. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let the world convince you that you should or shouldn't do it a certain type of way. Be the best version of you, love your kids, and it'll work itself out. It'll always work itself out. I want to give a big shout out to my pops. You know, wasn't always present, wasn't always around, but he taught me a lot about being a dad. He was gone for a lot of my childhood, but he had the courage to show back up. And when he showed back up, he taught me how to forgive. He gave me the opportunity to learn how to forgive. He gave me the opportunity to fall in love with him. And I miss him. I wish he was here. But man, I'm so thankful that you had the courage to show back up and pour into me when the world probably told you it was too late. I was an adult. I was moving along in life. I was already a father, but you had the courage to show back up. You had the courage to give me a chance to make my own decisions about whether or not I was gonna forgive you, make my own decisions about whether or not I was gonna love you. I never stopped loving you, man. So glad that you showed back up and you taught me so much. And so I know how to be patient. I know how to love. I know how to respect. And I learned all that from you. So I miss you, man. Wish you were still here with me. Celebrate one more Father's Day, but I'm really appreciative, man, of everything that you did for me. It means a lot to be a dad. It means a lot to be a father. You gotta show up. You gotta be patient with people. You gotta be patient with yourself, probably more than anything else. You gotta learn to be patient with yourself. You don't always come into the world with the tools that are required to be great. They're there. Sometimes you haven't learned to tap into them yet. So be patient with yourself. Keep working on you every day and you'll get there. But you got to keep pushing. You know, you got to be patient, but you can't just sit around and hope it's going to work out. You can't just sit around and hope that you're going to magically become this great guy. You got to put in the work, you know. So focus on you, work on you, surround yourself with good people and people that are going to pour into you. And becoming a great father is going to happen if you keep pushing and you keep working. You got to understand that you got to be willing to take bullets. You got to stand in front of people. You got to protect people. You got to be available for people. You don't have the luxury of worried about whether you liked or not. The requirement is you just got to get it done, whatever it is. So understand that it takes a lot of work to be a great dad, to be a great father. It's not always going to be recognized, but we're not here for the recognition. We're here to get the job done. So keep pushing, keep working, and do everything you can to make sure that you get your job done. You deserve to be in a light that's favorable for your kid. You deserve to be a king. Your children deserve to see a king. So you got to push. You don't become the top guy just because you want to be the top guy. You got to put in the work for it. You got to earn the right to be the king. You got to be willing to take all the criticism. You got to be willing to pass out the rewards. And your kids deserve to see that they come from a lineage of greatness. And so if you don't work to become the best version of you, your kids won't see what greatness looks like. So keep pushing, keep thriving, just keep working hard to be the best version of you. And the opportunity for your kids to be great, they start with you, they end with you. Kids are resilient. They're going to figure it out one way or another. But if you want to give them the best opportunity to be great, then you have to be great. So figure out a way to come together. Let's have a great Father's Day. Let's enjoy the day. Let's figure out a way to make sure that we're getting along with Mom, that the kids are coming first. Being a great father doesn't just mean you buy sneakers. Doesn't just mean that you buy an outfit, pay child support. Be present, man. Show up. And I work in an industry where kids come in and out of our building all day. And the thing I can honestly say is, man, I see a ton of dads there. I see a ton of dads in the building. So I know we're working hard to do our jobs. Super proud of you. Just keep showing up. Keep working hard. Keep being the best version of yourselves. Keep God first. I love you guys. Super proud of you guys. And just keep pushing, man. Happy Father's Day.